Ready? Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I would like to call this meeting to order. The purpose of today's meeting is to evaluate the solution proposed by Group AB in their pitch titled Bridging the Gap, Transforming University Education for Real-World Readiness. We will discuss the strengths and limitations of each proposed solution and decide which idea or combination of ideas would be the most suitable to address the challenge. Before we begin, let me briefly introduce the roles for today's meeting. I am SYAFWAN and I will be sharing the meeting. Madam HAFIY will act as the secretary and record our final decision. RAZIF will be the timekeeper to help us stay within the time limit. ANUAR and SHAHRIL will contribute to the evaluation and final recommendation. There are 4 main items on today's agenda. First, we will summarize the main problem and the 5 proposed solutions from the pitch. Second, we will evaluate its solution in terms of effectiveness, feasibility, cost, impact, and limitations. Third, we will compare the option and decide whether one solution or a combination of solutions should be recommended. Finally, we will confirm our consensus and assign follow-up tasks.
Thank you, Chairperson. Based on Group AB pitch, the main issue they identified is that many student graduates are not fully prepared for the modern workforce. Their argument is that students may graduate with the academic qualification, but still lack update technical knowledge, career direction, the possible AI skill, digital competence, and meaningful industry exposure. The first problem mentioned was outdated curriculum content. The Group AB argued that some academic programs take too long to update their syllabi, while industry are changing quickly, especially in areas such as technology, engineering, data science, AI, and digital system. To address this, they proposed the Career Ready 360 curriculum system, which involves regular curriculum review with the industry expert and employers.
Thank you, Adam. The second issue was limited career direction among students. They explained that students often focus on grade but may not understand the career pathway related to their field until late in their studies. Their proposed solution was their Future Path Career Development Program, which introduced career exploration, mentorship, workplace simulation, industry visit, and structural guidance from the first year.
Thank you, Razif. So the third issue was over-reliance on AI tools. Group AB recognized that AI can support learning, but they also warned that excessive dependence may weaken independent thinking and problem solving. Their solution was the Smart AI Balance Framework, which include AI literacy program, redesign assessment, reasoning-based assignment, and clear AI usage guideline. So how about you, Shahril?
Okay, thank you, Anwar. So for me, the fourth and fifth issues were closely related to employability. They argue that the graduates need stronger digital competencies and more industry exposure. For example, for digital skills, they propose the Digital Ready Skills Integration Program, which includes digital modules, real industry software, micro-credentials, and technical workshop. For industrial exposure, they propose the Practical Partnership Program, which includes real-world industry projects, compulsory networking session, mentorship, and joint evaluation of student readiness. Next.
So thank you for the background summary. Now that we have reviewed the main issues and proposed solution, let us move on to the evaluation stage. We will evaluate its solution based on its strengths, limitation, feasibility, and suitability in addressing the challenge. To begin, let's discuss the first proposal, the Career Ready 360 curriculum system. Anwar, what is your assessment of this solution?
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. So one of the most compelling aspect of the Career Ready 360 curriculum system is it focus on curricular relevance. If university review their curriculum every 1 or 2 years with industry expert, the subject taught to students are more likely to reflect current workplace practice. This is particularly important in fast-changing field where software, technology, and professional standard can change quickly. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Anwar. I think that is a valid. However, I think one limitation of this proposal is that co-curriculum review can be slow and bureaucratic. Universities may need approval from faculties, accreditation bodies, and internal committees before changing course content. So while the proposal is highly relevant, its implementation may not be immediate.
Thank you, Shahril. I agree to some extent. From a feasibility perspective, regular curriculum review are possible, but they require strong coordination between university and industry. The cost may not be extremely high compared with building new facility, but the time and administrative effort could be significant.
Okay, let us move on to the second solution, the Future Path Career Development Program. Razif, could you start the evaluation from the career preparation perspective?
Certainly, a key strength of the Future Path program is that it begins from the first year of university. This is practical because career readiness should not only begin during internship or final year. If students are exposed to career pathway early, they can make better decisions about elective, internship, project, and future specialization.
Okay, thank you, Razif. I see the benefit, but I am slightly hesitant to treat this as the strongest solution. One possible drawback is that career guidance alone does not necessarily build technical competence. Students may know what career they want, but still lack the updated curriculum, digital skills, or real industrial experience needed to succeed.
That is true. Compared with the curriculum and industry partnership proposal, Future Path seems more supportive than transformative. It may improve awareness and confidence, but its impact could be limited if it is not linked to actual project, skill training, and industry assessment.
Good. So our judgment is that Future Path is feasible and useful for early exposure, but it may have limited impact if it's not connected to practical training and curriculum reform. So next, let us discuss the Smart AI Balance Framework. This proposal is slightly different because it focuses on responsible AI usage and critical thinking. Anwar, what is your view?
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. From my view, one of the key strengths of this framework is that it does not reject AI completely. Instead, it encourages students to use AI ethically and responsibly while still developing independent thinking. This is well considered approach because AI is already part of modern education and the workplace. That's all from me.
However, one limitation is that the proposal may be difficult to monitor consistently. Even if the university create AI guidelines, lecturer may apply them directly across course. Some lecture may allow AI for the brainstorm, while others may ban it completely. This could create confusion for students.
Thank you, Anwar and Adam. That is a fair observation. Another concern is assessment redesign. Supervised in class task, presentation, and real-time problem-solving activity can reduce over-dependence on AI, but they may increase lecturer workload. From an operational perspective, this will require training, planning, and possibly smaller class activity.
So on balance, we can say that Smart AI Balance Framework is relevant and necessary, but it should be implemented as a policy and assessment support system rather than the central recommendation. Is that acceptable?
Yes,
Yes.
acceptable.
Yes, agree.
So now let us move to the Digital Ready Skill Integration Program. Anwar, since this connects with curriculum and technical learning, could you begin?
Of course, a key strength of the Digital Ready program is that it integrates digital skill module directly into existing course instead of creating completely separate subject. This makes the proposal more practical because students can learn digital skill in the context of their field. For example, engineering students could use simulation software, data analysis tool, or project management platform as part of their coursework.
Compared with future path, this solution appear to offer more direct skill development. Career guidance improve awareness, but digital improve competence that make it highly relevant to employability, especially because employer increasingly expect graduate to be comfortable with digital tools.
Okay, thank you, Anwar and Razif. However, we also need to consider the cost and access. For example, technical workshops, software license, bootcamps, and certification may require extra funding. The student need to pay extra for certification. This could create inequality between students who can afford them and those who cannot. Thank you.
So our evaluation is that digital ready has strong practical value and employability impact, but it needs careful planning to manage cost, software access, and equal opportunity. Does anyone disagree?
No.
Okay. And then let us evaluate the practical partnership program. Shahril, could you start this since this proposal focuses on industry exposure?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairperson. So, in my opinion, the practical partnership program is one of the stronger proposals because it is directly connect students with real industry experience. For example, real work projects, compulsory networking session, mentorship, and joint evaluation by universities and companies can help the student to develop technical skills, communication skills, confidence, and professional awareness.
Thank you, Shahril. Compared with the other solution, this one seems to have the strongest immediate workplace relevance. Curriculum reform is important, but students also need opportunity to apply knowledge in real situation. Practical project and mentorship can make learning more meaningful. That's all from.
I support that, but there is one more major limitation. The program depends heavily on industry participation. If companies are not willing to commit mentor, project time, or evaluation support, implementation may become difficult. It may also be challenging for university with many students to secure enough industry partner every semester.
Yes, that is true. However, this limitation could be managed if the program starts with selected courses or final year projects before expanding. The university does not have to implement it across all programs at once. A pilot approach will make it more feasible.
That is a practical suggestion. So while this solution has implementation challenges, it also appears to offer the strongest connection between university learning and real workplace readiness. Are we leaning to this as the main recommendation? Okay, so now that we have evaluated all five proposals, so before we decide, let us compare them directly. Which solution appears most effective, most feasible, and most suitable as the final recommendation?
Thank you, ALIFF. From my perspective, the practical partnership program has the strongest overall impact because it gives students exposure to employers, project, networking, and a professional education. However, it may not be successful effective if the curriculum remain outdated. How about you, Anwar?
I agree. That is why Career Ready 360 should be included. Compared with Future Pass, Career Ready 360 is more structural because it improves the academic program itself. If courses are updated regularly with industry input, students will learn more relevant content before entering workplace project.
I would also include digital ready if our main concern is employability in a technology-driven workplace. Digital skill training is essential. Practical partnership give exposure. Career ready 360 update the curriculum. And digital ready build the technical competency student need. How about you, Shahril?
For me, I agree with the three-part combination. However, I do not think we should reject Future Pass and the Smart AI balance completely. Future Pass can support students from first year, while Smart AI balance can guide responsible learning. But they should be treated as supporting components, not the main pillar.
Yes, that seems reasonable. Let me test the consensus. Are we recommending a prioritized combination rather than selecting only one proposal?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can we agree that the main recommendation should be an integrated graduate readiness framework built around three core elements, which are practical partnership program, career ready 360 curriculum system, and digital ready skills integration program?
Yes, I agree because the three solutions address experience, curriculum, relevance, and technical competence.
I agree. This combination is stronger than choosing only one solution because graduate readiness is a multi-dimensional issue.
I agree as well. The combination is more systematic and more likely to produce long-term impact.
For me too, I agree, provided that future pass and smart AI guidance are included in as supporting initiatives.
All right. Thank you, everyone. So our consensus is clear. We recommend a combined solution with three main pillars and two supporting initiatives. Now, let us formulate the final justification.
Okay, thank you. For the record, our final decision is to support a combined recommendation. The three main pillars are: first, practical partnership program as a main platform for industry exposure. Second, career ready 360 curriculum system to keep academic content aligned with the industry need. And lastly, third one, digital ready skill integration program to strengthen the student practical, digital, and the technical competencies.
Thank you, Adam. This recommendation is justified by three main considerations: impact, feasibility, and employability. In terms of impact, industry project and mentorship help students understand workplace expectations. In terms of feasibility, the program can begin as a pilot in selected course or final year project before expanding. In terms of employability, digital skill and updated curriculum content directly respond to current workforce demand.
So to summarize, we are not rejecting any of Group AB's proposal. However, we are prioritizing the most practical and impactful elements. Our final recommendation is a combined graduate readiness framework led by industry partnership, curriculum renewal, and digital skills integration supported by early career guidance and responsible AI education. So does everyone agree with this final wording?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
agree.
Okay, since we have reached a consensus, let us assign the follow-up task. Adam, please prepare the meeting minutes and include our final recommendation clearly.
Okay, notes. I will record the final decision as a combined graduate readiness framework with the three core pillars and the two supporting initiatives. I will also include the key reasons: stronger industry exposure, second, update curriculum relevance, and lastly, digital skill development, early career guidance, and responsible AI use.
Excellent. Before we close, let me summarize the outcome one final time. After evaluating Group AB 5 proposed solutions, our group agrees to recommend a combined graduate readiness framework. The main pillars are practical partnership program, career ready 360 curriculum system, and digital ready skills integration program. Future path career development and smart AI balance should be included as supporting initiatives. The main reasons for our decision is that graduate readiness cannot be solved through a single activity. Students need updated curriculum content, hands-on digital skills, direct industry exposure, early career direction, and responsible use of AI. Therefore, a combined but prioritized approach is the most viable and effective recommendation. So if there are no further matters, this meeting is now closed. Thank you everyone for your thoughtful contribution and professional discussion.
Thank you.
Thank
thank you.
you.